Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It is your boy Shades and Trades here with another video. Let's talk about Cybl stock. We're going to touch on a lot of things. It's probably going to be a 20-minute video because this shareholder letter is quite lengthy. So grab your popcorn, grab your beers, whatever you like. I've got my beer. I am not turning on the webcam today. Today we got to go over this entire shareholder letter. And you know what? Before I even continue, I just have to give Cybl stock a round of applause. I'm holding the mic in my hand, so I can't really give a round of applause. But at least this company is proving and showing that, hey, we can get the job done. We can communicate. We can file on time. Eyeless. We not only file on time, but Cyberlux goes into detail about every single subsidiary and what they have planned and what's going on. You know, they created the next generation of K8 drones. Eyeless has done none of that. And they supposedly have a lot of subsidiaries, supposedly. So I just want to give Cyberlux a round of applause for that. For this communication that we're getting here. So transparent. They have nothing to hide. No CE needed for these people. And look at this shareholder update. They go into detail over a lot of things. There's going to be a lot of money made on this one for the people who exercise patience and discipline. The people getting out right now, I promise you, they're going to go chase doggy or whatever. And then they'll come back when this one starts running again. Because these people are just short term. Like, they want to get, they want to turn 100,000 into 10 billion. Like, they have this ridiculous notion of this penny stock is going to go to the moon, woo! And they end up getting screwed. Or better yet, they screw themselves over because they just keep chasing. So it's just funny to me how that's just how the market is, right? If you've been here long enough, you know that the OTC is different now. This isn't about chasing the next runner. This isn't 2021. Some people, unfortunately, still have that mindset. This is 2024. We're going on to 2025. If you want to make money in the OTC, it requires patience and discipline, and trading the ones that communicate, recognizing which ones are being quiet for no good reason, probably because they're a scam, and getting away from those. I took a loss on Eyeless because I knew it was time to go. And it's funny to me that Eyeless, I'm done with it, and Cybl came back to life. It's a different OTC, and there's a lot of money to be made. And let's go over the shareholder letters. You guys should be excited. The ones that are patience, the ones that exercise patience and discipline, you should be excited. Because all these morons are selling, and we're going to take advantage of the next pump. That's why you want to buy it and get excited when no one wants it. And I've been saying that for days. But people, you know how they are. Oh, you're wrong. You don't know what you're talking about. We're the moon, blah, blah, blah. Okay, dear shareholder letters. The CEO here just talks about the removal of the CE and goes over how the return to pink current information is significant and is a fundamental step towards Cybl realizing its full potential in the coming years. I'm just checking my GPU and CPU temperature because it smelled kind of smoky in here. But, all right, we should be fine. Hopefully I'm not actually burning my PC to the ground. In today's news, local man dead after PC explodes. Okay, no, seriously. Cyberlux will strive to operate in accordance with SEC guidance on disclosure. Okay, so they're going to be transparent. Awesome, love it. We're not going to talk about the financial performance overview because we know already. We already went over their numbers in the previous video. So one thing that is new is the business updates, key developments here. We announced our new GIS business unit, a key element in the expansion of our global foreign military sales. They also developed technical partnerships, including our UASS division's joint efforts with a leading AI and machine learning firm. So there you go, guys. What was I telling you? Do not bet against the military. Do not bet against AI or technology, for that matter. You could lump those two together, but I just want to specify AI is like the next big thing. See, even for war, Let's see. There was one. Okay, yeah. So Cybl has evolved the original KA drones into newer aircraft configurations. There you go, Gen 2 or 3 or whatever the case may be. The next gen. This is what you like to see. They put money into research and development and they go, hey, let's make this product even better. Let's get things going. Let's get moving. I love it. And additionally, the Cybl business development team has actively focused on the Taiwan market. So Taiwan and Ukraine, the places where there could be, well, one is at war. The other one could maybe be at war in the future, unfortunately. History tends to repeat itself. So interesting to note that Cybl, they're focused on the Taiwan market. Are they foretelling something? Who knows? But we know they're going to make money during war. They're already making money. During war, I imagine even more so. We also expect to finalize a negotiated settlement of the Cybl KA contract during Q4 and conclude open litigation. I never cared about that litigation. I looked at that litigation and I was like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Too many people want to be bearish about litigation when this company, literally has enough cash on hand to pay for lawyers and even settle whatever they have to settle. I'm not concerned about it. There were some bears using that as like a negative point, but I'm like, it's a moot point. The company's not going to go bankrupt over one litigation. Get out of here. So that's a moot point. Let's see. Product development. No, nothing here. I'm not going to read this because we already know that they're going to improve their product. They already showed us that with the KA drone. So I believe them. I trust them. I don't think I have to read through it. I trust them. Market opportunities and strategic vision. We are now licensed to operate as a broker of U.S. approved military assets to aid foreign allied governments. So this is the big one here that a lot of people, if you read between the lines, let me just read it first. This allows GIS, their subsidiary, to conduct substantial integrated solution transactions. So we don't care about this. Transactions involving large equipment. Substantial transactions. Those are the big words to take away. So one way to interpret this is, hey, you morons that are selling, we're going to be able to sell some large equipment such as tanks and airplanes, and that involves a lot of money, aka substantial transactions. That's the thing I'm most excited about. Like this sentence alone says so much. If you read between the lines, if you just kind of go over and go, oh, that's cool, they're gonna sell more stuff, yay. No, this could lead to big 100 million, $500 million contracts. You never know. This is huge in my opinion, but I think a lot of people are gonna just skip over that and go, oh yeah, that's cool. The smarter ones understand. Let's see. There's one. Where is this? There we go. Contracts, revenue, and pipeline. Our contract pipeline remains robust with 7 significant deals under negotiation or in development across the GIS, UAS, and DMC divisions. Now you would think this would cause the share price to just absolutely skyrocket, right? Like, oh my God, 7 significant deals under negotiation or in development across their subsidiaries. Whoo! This is gonna go to the moon. Woo! You would think people would get excited, right? But most people aren't reading the filings. They're just going, oh man, I hope earnings is great and I hope it goes kaboom. Oh, it didn't go kaboom. I'm just gonna sell. And go. I guess this is over. I'm gonna go chase the next high or whatever. I'm literally gonna go chase the next runner or whatever. If you have patience and discipline, and they follow through on any of these deals, combined with their GIS business unit getting these big transactions involving large equipment, I mean, they could reach. I'm talking. I don't really want to throw a big number out there. I'm talking over 100 million, even potentially 200 million next year in revenue, just in sales alone. We could see that happening, in my opinion. I don't want to say a big number though. I was going to say 400 million, but I'm like, let's get to I think 100 million, we're on our way there already. But 200 million I think is the next big number in my opinion in terms of revenue. So 7 significant deals. Can you imagine reading that and going, well, the stock isn't moving up, so I see ya. I'm just going to go somewhere else because this isn't moving. That's just a lack of patience and discipline and just wanting to chase again the next quote-unquote stock that's going to go, 100,000x. Those people are out of there. The people that were getting all hype about the stock going, oh, Cybl's going to go to the moon. Shades, you don't know what you're doing. Those people are gone. Thank the Lord that they're gone. Get them out of here. Don't want them. We need the longs to show up and show me where the bottom is so I can load up and then dump it on their heads. Okay, jokes aside, let's continue here. We are excited for the journey ahead. Thank you for your continued trust and support as we work to build a stronger, more impactful Cybl. I really hope someone reaches out for an interview. I would love to see an interview with the CEO. I'm sure he has a lot to say. So, I think we're fine here. I don't care. Let the share price come down nice and cheap. Investor call. I didn't read this far down because I got so excited when I saw the 7 potential huge transactions in the pipeline. We expect to have an investor call at some point next year in concert with our 2024 fiscal year report. Okay, so there you go. That's gonna be interesting. I still would like to see an interview, but okay, good to know. Unlike Eyeless never does any. They don't do investor calls or shareholder meetings anymore, so probably a scam. But this one's doing an investor call. This one's coming out of the gate swinging, and I hope they keep up that momentum. Let the share price come down, and then they'll come back and chase it up for us. That's the name of the game, guys. Direct engagement with our shareholders. We anticipate discussing recent events, developments, strategic initiatives, answering questions. I should probably just start making a little document and just of questions that I can send them. That's what I'm thinking. We all want to know about the buybacks. Are they going to uplist? Do they have a plan in terms of how they're going to uplist, etc., etc.? Because we know 2026, the reverse split is in play, because that's when their no reverse split policy ends. So that's another question to keep in mind. Okay, we will communicate the date and details of this call to shareholders once it's finalized. Okay, I think that pretty much sums everything up for Cybl stock. Actually, it's not going to be a 20-minute video like I thought. But I do want to look at the people. What are the people saying? This is the last thing I like to do. This is how I read my stuff. I look at the shareholder letter, look at the share price, and then look at the shareholder letter again and go, what? People are dumping it? Okay. A bunch of dummies are going to chase it for us back up to 2 cents when this thing gets those contracts fulfilled. Okay, so let's see. Of course, massively undervalued. It's only a matter of time. King of the OTC, Cybl. Absolutely. I agree with that. Eyeless used to be the king, and now they're garbage. They're probably a scam. Cybl way undervalued. Let's go. Okay, just a lot of people saying it's undervalued. Strong revenue growth. Okay, I don't really. Okay, that's it. So it's just a lot of people saying this is undervalued. Oh my God, look at the revenue. Look at the potential. Pretty much what I've been saying. So there's nothing else to go over in this case. That is it for the video, my friends. Hopefully you walk away thinking, man, I should buy more. Because, it doesn't make sense. These people are thinking short term. That's why they're selling off. They're thinking short term. The pumper and dumpers, they just wanted to take advantage of the amount of money that was going to pump into the stock because of the removal of CE. And, of course, we were going to go up as high as 2 cents and before coming on down. I did believe we would go to 2 cents, but not above it, or else I would have had to eat a hat. So I was correct on all my calls, and I'm calling it right now. I'm telling you, if you have patience and discipline and money, because you kind of do need money to buy, you're going to make a lot of money on this one. It's going to run again. Just don't get concerned if it comes down. I could see it come down to 0.005 if it does not hold 0.007s. I could see that happening. That's why I've kind of been adding a little at a time, not a ton. If you guys watched that AI podcast that I made, maybe that explained my strategy a little better. And I'm not going to do AI podcast or anything like that. I'm not going to make AI videos. That was just a one-time like experimental thing just because I wanted to, try out this new AI podcast. It's incredible, guys. I'm telling you right now. AI, military, tech, NVIDIA, Palantir, Cybl, and the many other AI stocks, tech stocks out there. If your portfolio is going to be the aforementioned stocks, I think you're going to make a lot of money, guys. I think it's hard to lose. If you bet on tech, AI, and military. And that's it for the video. I'll see you guys in the next one.